Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd, and I'm Todd. So it's a Saturday afternoon. I don't normally do reaction videos on Saturdays. I kind of take the day off. But on Thursday, I didn't do any videos. The reason was in our city we had winds 50 miles an hour and higher. And it wasn't because they were 50 miles an hour and higher. It was because they took a tree out, went through, hit the power lines, and our power was out from 1:30 until nearly 5 p.m. that afternoon. And after that, I wasn't really up to doing any videos. The power took out about 1,800 electrical users in our area. So I thought, okay, it's Saturday afternoon. I'm kind of chilling. I thought, let's do a video. Well, the video that I want to do is I got a comment from a person on one of the Liliac videos. Now, I cannot find this comment. I maybe there's a way to search for comments, search through the comments in YouTube. I don't know how to do it. I know you can search for titles, but I don't think you can search for information with inside the comments themselves. And what it was is the person sent me a link, and I think that's all it was just a link. And I'm trying to remember back, and this was maybe 3 to 4 weeks ago. So I picked on the link, and it took me to this video, and I went, oh, we got to do this video sometime. I didn't watch it. It just popped up, and it said, I looked at some of the names, and it was like, yep, got to do this video. So what is the video? The video is Neon Nights. It's a cover of Neon Nights live at GoDpsMusic Studios, and it's Batio-Appice-Sarzo-Cristea. So who are these people, right? Who are these people? Well, we know who Cristea is. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's Melody. She's from Liliac, correct? Right. We know that one. So then there's Michael Angelo Batio. He's a guitarist, heavy metal guitarist from the United States. And he was with a glam rock group called Nitro. And now that I remember, I think I have some albums by Nitro. Never heard them, never listened to them, but I think I actually have some albums by Nitro, now that I'm looking at that. Then there's Rudy Sarzo. Rudy is a Cuban American, and he's a heavy metal bassist, and he played with Quiet Riot, Ozzy Osbourne, and Whitesnake. So I mean, these guys are really up there in the type of music. He also played with Dio, Blue Oyster Cult, Queensryche, and the Guess Who. So the Guess Who just doesn't seem to fit in there quite right, but what the heck. And then the last one is Vinny Appice, and he's the drummer. He's from the United States, and he was with Dio, Black Sabbath, and a group called Heaven and Hell, and I think Heaven and Hell was like a Black Sabbath cover band, if I'm not mistaken. And he's Carmen Appice's younger brother, so that's pretty cool. I love Carmen Appice ever since I was listening to Vanilla Fudge back in the mid-'60s. So this should be kind of interesting. They're doing Neon Nights, which is a Black Sabbath song, of course, and it's from the album Heaven and Hell, which is kind of interesting because that was one of the bands that Vinny Appice was in. And they said that that song was written for the Heaven and Hell album, and it was the last song written. And why it was the last song written is that they got the album done, and the timing wasn't long enough. They needed like another track for the album. So they sat down and wrote this, and Dio actually wrote the lyrics to the song Neon Nights. So that's kind of a short history of the song. I thought this would be kind of fun to do on a Saturday afternoon. I mean, you've got some really heavy hitters in the group, and let's just see how it sounds. If it sounds like Black Sabbath with Dio, Melody does sound a lot like Dio, so this should be pretty interesting. So here we go.
Hold on, 'cause
I like this. It's a little different than Black Sabbath, you know, definitely. I mean, I don't think you can reproduce some of the sounds that Black Sabbath does. They're just a unique band. But this is really good. I mean, Vinny Appice is really wild on the drums. I mean, he's doing really, really good job. And I'm just wondering what's hanging on the end of the guitar there too. I was kind of looking at the guitar that was being played, and there's something hanging off of the fretboard. I don't know what that is. And then Melody's vocals are really good. I mean, she is just a really good heavy metal vocalist. She just has that sound where she just takes over the song and she just kind of just wails it out. Now, I don't know what her voice or box feels like after doing a song like this, but I mean, she is just putting a lot of emphasis and a lot of enthusiasm into the song, and you can just hear it in her voice. It's just really, really cool. But so far, this is really good. I mean, I really like this. Like I say, it's a little different than Black Sabbath, but you really can't reproduce Black Sabbath. They're just one of those special bands. So let's keep on going. Let's see where this goes. See if this thing blows up into something else. Here we go. Guitar solo is cool. A little different than what Tony Iommi would do. Definitely has this person, and I gotta boot this back up. Give me a second here, because I'm not familiar with this group, and so I was kind of reading off of Wikipedia on who these guys were, and sorry about that. But yeah, Michael Batio playing guitar here. Just really nice guitar work, just really nice. And I wonder if that's just a clamp to clamp onto the strings to give him a little bit different tone on his guitar. I'm not sure. But the bass too, if you're listening to the bass, especially during that guitar solo, the bass was really evident. And I mean, he was just really picking on those strings, and it was really tight. I mean, that was really a tight bass on there. I really like that. And like I said, Vinny is just hammering around on those drums. That's really, really good. So we're going to go back and play that again. I love playing the guitar solos over, just because they're just fun. They're a fun part of the song. I always feel in these hard rock, heavy metal songs, the guitar is one of the fun things to listen to when they do a solo. So let's go back a little bit. Yeah, probably right there. Here we go. okay. You could tell they were having fun. I mean, all the guys, all three guys were just big smiles on their face. I think they were just having a blast playing this song and then listening to Melody sing it, you know, as she wails out. I mean, she just wails the song out, you know, and they're going, yeah, that's a recreation of Ronnie James Dio right there. And, you know, because they were just having a blast. I think this was just really neat that, you know, these three older rockers got together with Melody, somebody who's, you know, new in the business, fairly young in the business, and jamming out a song, you know, especially a Black Sabbath song. I mean, you couldn't pick something better. And the Heaven and Hell album is just a great album. I mean, that's a really good album. Coming out of the Ozzy Osbourne era and then going into this album with a brand new singer with Dio. It's a great album. I just love that album. So this was great. Loved it. Like I said, they just really pumped out the tunes here. They were just hammering their instruments. But during that guitar solo, you got to listen to the bass. I mean, he was just hammering that bass guitar. And it was just, I mean, it was just driving. I mean, it was almost like a double lead solo where you had the lead guitar and you had the bass guitar, and they were like almost in competition with each other. That was pretty cool. But I love it. It was good. I don't know if they did anything else together or if this was a one-off type of recording, but I really do appreciate the person who sent me the link in the comments, and it just gets me mad. I can't find the comment. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed Batio-Appice-Sarzo-Cristea doing Neon Nights live. I thought it was pretty cool. So I hope you thought it was cool too. If you did think it was cool, hit that like button. If you got any comments about it, that'd be also pretty cool. Put it in the comments below. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my my channel, not my network, my channel. Oh, I don't know. It's Saturdays are not the day for me to do these, so I'm like all mixed up here, but that's okay. I'm having fun, and that's cool. So I'm hoping you're having fun too. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. Be really, really cool. And then ring the bell for updates to my latest videos. So I'm out of here. I really hope this was fun for you and you enjoyed it. If you did, hope you put a smile on your face, and peace out, baby.